Hello, Cancer. How are you all doing? Time to go ahead and bust out your February 2022 extended reading. Extended. And when I say extended, they're extended. Okay. They're long and drawn out. So get your popcorn ready. All right. If you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, the only way that's done is in the description box of this video. Okay. Please do not get scammed by people pretending to be me or other tarot card readers on Facebook or Instagram. If you want a reading from me, it's only done one way, and that's in the description box of this video. Okay. All right. So we're going to do past person, current person, and new person, depending on what type of situation you're dealing with. We're starting with the past. All right. If you're not dealing with or interested in or even inquiring about somebody from the past, this is not for you. Okay. I'm going to wring the sponge dry and get every drop of information out of this story I can. All right. All right. Let's see here. How's the energy looking? This is mainly focused on your energy. Okay. This is an energy check between the two of you, but I'm really zoning in on your energy specifically. Okay. How's it looking for Cancer throughout February, universe? How's the energy looking? How's the energy looking for Cancer throughout February, universe? Ten of Swords in the reverse. So some of you are over it, getting over it, or at least you want to get over this. Even if you're not 100% over this just yet, you really want to, like, man, when am I going to be over this? How can I move forward? When will I move forward? Some of you might actually be doing more healing than you know. Okay. The whole healing process isn't fun. It's not fun. Okay. Let's see here. Last one. Okay. Ooh. So, okay. So you are smack dab in the middle of the healing process, whether you realize it or not. Okay. And some of you may not realize that, but there is a sense of finality here, with this judgment. Done. Done. Dun 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 dun. You may not accept it fully, but there's a part of you, even if it's just a small part. It may be just a little bitty voice in the back of your head, but there is a part of you that's like, dude, it's done. It's just done, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Wands. Yeah, I still see you losing some sleep over this. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see you being real hard on yourself too. Really hard on yourself. You feel like you wasted your time. You feel like you screwed things up. I don't think anybody knows this, though, do they? I don't think anybody knows this. You're doing a pretty good job at maintaining your composure and making it look like you got it all under control. Could be a Pisces for some of you. I feel like this is something you're keeping to yourself. And probably, I think for a lot of you, probably nobody knows about this. Maybe somebody really, really close to you. But I think this is something you really, really hold very near and dear to your heart. The person that you're dealing with, I really honestly feel like they're playing the victim, Now, why? I don't know. Why. Okay. I'm sure maybe some of you did actually do them dirty and do something wrong. Maybe you did. Or maybe some of you did not. Okay. I don't know. And to be quite frank, I don't care. So I'm not judging you. Okay. I'm not judging you, but this person is playing the victim. But it looks like maybe this person's real materialistic. The one thing I'm not seeing here in this spread is an emotional connection. Okay. Not seeing an emotional connection. Okay. So you really are actually I feel like you're feeling very lost deep down. Deep down, you're feeling lost. Oh, you're ready for something new too. You're already ready for something new. I think something new is on the way, and that's what you're banking on. That's what you're hoping for. But at the end of the day, there's still a part of you that feels a bit lost. But what I'm telling you here is that I think you're further along than you realize. I think you're much further along than you realize, because that little voice in the back of your head that's telling you it's final. It's done. It ain't happening again. If you let that little dude take the wheel and override your consciousness and really set with this situation, and not only do you find a sense of finality, but you also start finding the deeper meaning behind why everything happened and what you learned from it, that's when you really start untying from this. Okay. Got a bit of a negative outlook on things right now. It's all good. Okay. I was hoping to dig deeper than that. Whenever I come over here and start pulling cards off the deck like that, what I'm trying to do is dig deeper, trying to pull another layer, and it doesn't do that. Whenever it starts spinning around in circles, I know that's the whole message. All right, let's see the person you're dealing with. Let's see how they're handling this. What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? What's their true intentions towards you? What do they want from you? What do they want out of life? What kind of person are they? What do they like? Let's see here. Person Cancer is inquiring about. Person Cancer is inquiring about. Past person. It could be an Aries for some of you. This person, I think they have a lot of insecurities. Very low self-confidence, little to no self-esteem. Maybe they're a bit of a control freak too. The type of person that wants to take the wheel and control everything and make it happen their way or no way, you know. All right, let's see. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So they're feeling kind of lost too. I think they're honestly considering whether or not to reach out to you and communicate with the Two of Wands, Page of Wands. They're considering. Moon card too. Yeah, look, it's a secret. They keep it a secret, but they actually do still want to be with you. They feel intimidated because they feel like this was unrequited love. So that's why they're keeping it to themselves. They do actually want to be with you. They really do, deep down inside, but they're not letting that be known because they're embarrassed. You know, they're embarrassed and ashamed, and they feel like they're this tall, because that would just make them feel stupid if you knew that they do still want you and they don't really feel like you feel the same. You know, they feel like they're more in love with you than you are them. And that would just embarrass them if you knew that they actually still want you. So that's why they're keeping it to themselves, you know, because they're ashamed. Judgment. They feel a sense of finality too. Y'all both are aware. You know, you're both aware that this is the best, you know, I actually kind of feel like the connection between the two of you has served its purpose, you know? So, and you all know that. Both of you know that deep down. They're throwing in the white towel. They're not fighting this battle anymore. They're giving up. They're honestly coming to their senses. Okay. So for those, okay, now I'm speaking specifically to the Cancerians who were done wrong. I mean, wrong. Okay. You all were done dirty. They know. Okay. They're coming to their senses. They know what they did wrong. They know the truth about the situation. Okay. Again, I just feel like because of pride, they're keeping it to themselves and they're not really opening up and being too expressive about that. Okay. All right. Well, let's see the outcome here. Let's see if anything will ever come of this. Will the two of you ever communicate and squash the beef? Attempt reconciliation? Or is it just a done deal? Let's see. Queen of Swords. Ice cold, boy. Ice cold. I feel like you're keeping your head above water. Some of you, this could have been an on and off, you know, and maybe in the past, your emotions took the wheel and made stupid decisions for you. And you're saying, no, I'm not listening to these bastards. No. You're keeping your head above water and you're making a logical, practical, head over heart decision. Okay. And I always find that really cool because obviously you're a water sign. So whenever you use logic, that speaks volumes, doesn't it? Speaks volumes, you know, same thing like with an air sign, like I'm an Aquarius, you know, and whenever we become really, really emotional because we're air signs, that speaks volumes, don't it? Means ain't playing no games, you know? All right. Ooh, I think the two of you very well may connect again and reunite. Temperance reverse, strength card. What's going on here, man? What's going on here? Oh, okay. I feel like you all are basically keeping your options open and talking to and seeing other people. But I do, yep, I knew it. I knew it. Eight of Cups reversed. I do feel like there will be, I feel like you all will end up connecting again. Okay. Way later on down the line. More than likely, I feel like you'll get your closure. I feel like you will get closure. Empress reversed. Yep. And you know what this kind of feels like to me with this Three of Cups here? This kind of feels to me like it feels kind of like an accident, you know, like maybe y'all around the corner at the grocery store and bump cars together or something like that, you know, something kind of awkward, like, whoa, this is weird. You know, that's obviously not everybody, but that's how this energy feels right here. Like it's not really planned out. Or maybe for some of you, maybe this person is planning this out to make it look accidental. You know what I mean? Thank you, Trisha, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh yeah. But I think for the most part, though, no, it does look like it's sealed. The deal is sealed. I see you talking to, maybe dating around, seeing new people, keeping your options open. But I think there's going to be a random. I think you all are going to reconnect down the line. I think you'll reconnect down the line. Let's see if I can get anything else here, man. Anything else? Judgment reversed. Ooh, we need to get some advice. This needs some advice. Okay. You know, every once in a blue moon, the universe will bring you a past person just to see if you're still stupid. Sometimes it happens. Let's get some advice here. Advice. What's the best advice for Cancer? Best advice for my Cancerians. What's the best advice? What's the best advice? Two more. The King of Wands. Okay. Don't let this turn into a little game. There's nothing wrong with having a conversation with this person. But you know what? I'm really, okay. Oh, yeah. You got to stand your ground. Okay. So now I'm speaking specifically to the Cancerians who have allowed this person to get comfortable with poking at your feelings to get a reaction out of you. You know, poking and picking at your feelings, you know, because it's kind of a bummer, but the people with the biggest hearts can very easily fall victim to manipulation. Very easily. Very, very easily. There are people out there who prey on people with big, huge hearts, and a lot of times they fall victim to manipulation. Okay. So this is specifically to the Cancerians who are dealing with somebody who in the past, you let a lot of shit slide. You know, you forgave them for a lot of bullshit, you know, and there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying don't be forgiving, but there was never any changed behavior. You know, a true apology is changed behavior. Okay. If you don't change your apology, or if you don't change your behavior, what that means is you're not sorry for what you did. You're sorry that there was a consequence, you know, kind of like a little kid. Little kid get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, you know. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not sorry for what you did. You're sorry you got caught. And that's what I kind of feel like this person here might try to pick and poke and throw some sneaky little shit in there to try to rub butter on your biscuit. Got to stand your ground. With the King of Cups, King of Wands here. All right. Could be a Scorpio for some of you, but Dundala. Okay. Oh, Queen of Wands too. Thank you, Janice, for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. current person. Current person. If you are not dealing with or inquiring about or experiencing any kind of concerns or problems with a person who's currently in your life, this is not for you. Okay. Let's see here. How's the energy looking between Cancer and the person currently in their life? How are things looking here between Cancer and the current person? Oh, shit. Damn, dog. This either, what the fuck? Tower card? Some of you may be strongly suspecting that at any given moment, things are going to crash and burn. That's usually not what comes through with the current person. I don't know. Hold on. Now I'm curious. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords reversed. Thank you, Clarissa, for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right. So I'm confused. I'm not going to lie. I'm confused. Why is this either about to happen or you're worried that it's about to happen? What's the problem here? Ten of Cups. You know what? It's what this is kind of honestly feeling like right here is that whatever issues, whether it's a communication issue, whether it's an argument you all got into a year ago or 2 years ago, whatever it is, nothing has been done to overcome this. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Like, let's say, for example, y'all got into a fight over jealousy. This is just an example, you know? Oh, I know you saw her flirting with you. Oh, I know she was flirting with you. Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you say I'm already taken? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Corny example. I'm just making a point here. Well, that issue, the energy that was manifested during that issue was never worked through. Okay. So whenever we come together with a person, okay, you're always going to experience challenges and obstacles. Always. Hopefully it's nothing fucking petty like that. That shit's stupid. But you're always going to experience stumbling blocks, challenges, and obstacles. Okay. But the minute you start experiencing obstacles, that's like a snowball. It's like a snowball. Okay. And it's rolling, getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that there has one, the other, or both of you have not actually put forth the right amount of energy work to overcome the negative energy that's been building up between the two of you. Okay. Maybe this is an on and off. Maybe you've already done this before. You know, maybe you all have already broken up and gotten back together and you're just waiting till it happens again, you know, but for whatever reason, the biggest thing that I'm seeing right here is that you all aren't properly working through the actual, whenever something goes wrong. I'm going to have to look at them here in a minute here, because if I say too much more, I could end up sticking my foot in my mouth, you know? Thank you, Jackie, for that super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see this person here. Let me, before I say anything else, let me see what's going on with them. Let me see what's going on with the person you're dealing with. What are they like? What kind of person are they? What are their true intentions? What's their true energy? Let's see here. What do they want from you? All that good stuff. Oop, there we go. Ah, shit. Okay, King of Wands reversed. They don't take it seriously. Oh, could be a fire sign for some of you. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. They don't really take this seriously. They don't take you seriously. You know? I don't know why. Maybe it's possible that this person could just be a straight up player. Okay. But maybe some of you have allowed them to become comfortable because you're too forgiving. Maybe some of you have been way too forgiving and they just think they can get away with whatever the hell they want. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know why they don't take you or this situation very seriously. You know, Page of Wands, reverse, 4 of Cups. See, they're not losing sleep over this. I don't think they're nearly as worried about this as you are. Queen of Pentacles. You know what I'm seeing here? Okay. I kind of feel like this person is just like, in general, a very like unorganized person who's not very goal oriented, who doesn't know what they want in life, or if they do know what they want, they have no plans to start working towards what they want. Just real generally, just in general. Okay. And when you are that energetically discombobulated, that extends out to all other facets of your life, your love life, your finances, your family life, you name it. Just go through it. You know, everything is affected when that is the issue deep down, you know? But I just really honestly, this person feels very, very tightly drawn to you. Very tightly drawn to you, especially those of you dealing with an on and off, you know, they just feel like you'll always come back because you always do. You know, and I know that's not everybody. I'm talking specifically to the Cancers who have been on and off. Okay. Cancer will come back. Cancer always comes back. I can do whatever the hell I want. I can do whatever I want. Cancer always comes back. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Yep. Oh, this person's an asshole. King of Swords and Wands both reversed. Why are they so comfortable with treating you like shit? Why are they so comfortable with that? Why are they okay with that? It doesn't really look like they feel any regret. I'm not really seeing that their conscience eats at them, you know. I'm not seeing, I don't know. Why are they comfortable? Why are they comfortable acting like this? Are you letting them be comfortable acting like this? Or are they just a piece of shit in general? Star card reversed. Okay. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. By the way, I have Aquarius, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Pisces. All right. Well, let's see that outcome then. That outcome, though. What deck do I want to use? How about this one? All right. What's the outcome looking like? We all work through this? Will it crash and burn? Or will you just cling to it? Let's see. How's the outcome looking for Cancer and the current person? Nine of Cups, though. I really see you stepping into an energy that's very powerful. Okay. I know you all know that this is my favorite card. Okay. This is my favorite card because this is the energy that attracts almost anything that you need. Okay. This energy right here. So, hold on. Knight of Swords. Okay. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Six of Wands. Okay. Good. I really see you all giving this one last chance. It almost looks to me like you all are going to sit down and you're going to have a conversation with them. Look, I'm not fucking playing. I'm going to give you one chance. You know, we got to work this out. We have to work beyond this. You know, it makes me feel like this when you act like this. You know, I would greatly appreciate it if you work on, and I already feel this. Well, how you feel isn't my responsibility. You know? Okay. Well, I'll work on my response to how you act if you work on how you act. We got to both work on this together. You know, I can't just tell you to change without me changing, you know? So I would greatly appreciate it if you would work on the way you talk to me, and I'll work on not being so sensitive. We both work on this together. Okay? We got to both work on this together. This is one thing a lot of people don't understand. Okay. On the list, there's a list. I've compiled of like 3 to 5 things that are the leading causes of relationship failure. Okay. Here's one of them. No particular order, but one of them is, in order for a relationship or reconciliation or any connection like that to be successful, both people involved have to put forth work, energy, and effort to go to the timeline that produces a positive result. Okay. More often than not, you got at least one person standing back there with their arms crossed saying, no, I don't need to change anything. I didn't do anything wrong. And that is a big, big mistake. Okay. Tarot Gilded Mirror, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. And here's the reason why. Here's the reason why it's a big mistake. Okay. Because right now, obviously, we are on a timeline that has produced a negative result. Okay. My timelines are my responsibility. Okay. My life experiences are my responsibility. Even if you fuck me over, I need to go inside and ask myself, what about my frequency attracted a person into my life that would do that to begin with? Okay. You don't know how important this is. That is, I'm telling you, this is so important, dude. The minute everybody understands this on the planet, that's when we start improving our lives for the better. So what I have to do, even if I'm being like quote unquote victimized, and I say that very loosely, I'm not talking like domestic violence. Okay. If you're dealing with domestic violence, you got to go. Okay. I'm talking about little stupid shit, like if the person I'm dealing with is always starting petty, stupid ass little arguments with me, this is an example, always starting petty, little meaningless, stupid shit arguments. Well, I feel like a victim. You're constantly attacking me. Okay. All right. Well, how did I attract a person like you into my life? What about my frequency was a magnet for that energy? Okay. Second of all, what if I could change the way I respond to the stimuli out here? What if this thing could happen, but not bother me? What if I wasn't so easily emotionally triggered? And I'm going to start working on that. It'd blow your mind. It'd blow your mind. The minute you start going inside and doing your own inner work, whether you're in the right or the wrong, doesn't matter. There's no finger pointing, no judgment here. The minute I start going inside and doing my inner work, the minute my outside world begins to change, So what we have to do is we have to have two people agree to go inside and work on themselves side by side. Okay? Make sense? I would really appreciate it if you stop starting these stupid ass little arguments with me. Okay? But I can't stand back and point the finger at you and tell you need to change, tell you that you need to change. I'll show you. Okay? I'll lead by example. Watch. I'm going to do some inner work. Okay? I'm going to work on my response. Next time you start a stupid ass argument with me and attack me, I'm going to work on not responding defensively. See what I'm saying? So this way, I'm working on that. You're working on not starting fights and arguments with me. So we're both working on ourselves. Now we're both vibrating up out of that old frequency that kept producing the bullshit we didn't want. And we're vibrating up to the timeline that produces a positive, harmonious outcome. But we both have to do it. We both have to change frequencies. We both have to get off of the timeline that produced the negative outcome. And the only way that I can get to that timeline is if I go inside and change my frequency. The only way you can get off the same timeline is if you go inside and do the work to get up off this frequency. We both have to do it together. Very, very, very well. That's the thing. It's not really all that advanced. It's really not advanced energy work, but it would blow your mind how hard it is to get two people to do that. But it is possible. It is. Oh, yes, it's possible. I've seen it. I've done it. I've seen people do it. Very, very possible. All right. That was the current person, right? New person. New person. Like I said, man, the extended readings are long and drawn out, dude. Long and drawn out. When I took that poll, I took a poll on my community tab a couple weeks ago where I was asking just for the new year so that I can, gauge things to see if I need to make any changes or keep things how they are. I asked what you all prefer, short, sweet, and to the point, or long, drawn out explanations. The long, drawn out explanations got more votes than short, sweet, and to the point, which blew my mind. Blew my mind. I was under the impression that most people just like it short, sweet, and to the point. That's not what the vote said. I was like, damn, okay. Okay. All right. New person. Let's look at the energy. And with the first spread, it's mainly your energy, okay? If you're not dealing with, interested in, or inquiring about a new person, or someone new, or somebody who's just recently showed up in your life, this is not for you. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Could be a Gemini for some of you. Really, really intense connection. This is one of those ones that are scary intense, You know what I mean? And they usually hit you by surprise, don't they? Especially when we get comfortable, I just talk to people and, hey, let's talk and see if we vibe. Oh, no? Okay. Well, I'm moving on to the next one. You're just like dust on my shoulder, and then talk to this person and, oh, we're not vibing. And then these come from out of left field and grab you right by the soul, dude. Could be a twin flame connection for some of you. All right. Let's see the energy. Really intense, though. Really, really intense. Ooh, this was unexpected. This was unexpected. Could have been a really inconvenient time they showed up, too. Eight of Cups reversed. Okay, yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Ooh, oh, shit. Not this one. Okay, so I kind of feel like there is some emotional codependency here. A little bit, but with that King of Swords right next to it, I don't really think you're letting loneliness get to your head. Okay? So, yeah, I do feel like you all are a little bit empty, a little bit lonely, and this connection, though, is coming in so fast, and it's so intense that it scares the hell out of you. So you immediately throw up an ice wall, Seven of Cups. I think you're wanting to keep your options open. Yeah, you're wanting to keep your options open, but it's time to start a new cycle. Okay, I feel like you have completed a karmic cycle. Now it's time to start a whole new cycle. This person right here is unlike anybody you've ever dealt with before. Okay, totally new cycle here. Ace of Cups. All right, cool, right on. So yeah, y'all are a little bit lonely. I don't think that you're allowing loneliness to make decisions for you, though. But, okay, that's it. That's really all that came through here. Totally new cycle. A very different type of person than anybody you've dealt with before. Okay. Damn, that's all I wanted to come through. Okay, whatever. Well, let's look at them then. Let's look and see what kind of person they are. What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? What are their true intentions? How do they feel about you and this connection and this situation? New person Cancer's dealing with, universe. Strength card. They're holding back and trying to resist temptation. They're really holding a lot back. Could be a Leo for some of you. Two more. Three of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, Seven of Wands, dude. Why do they feel so guarded? Why are they guarded? They're holding a lot back and trying to play this cool. Yeah, they are guarded, dude. This person is guarded. I think this connection kind of freaks both of you out a little bit, Yeah, it freaks you all both out a little bit because this person has got their guard up, scared as hell. Scared as hell. They're not really 100% sure whether or not it's the right decision. I just really honestly see this person just kind of like negative, like expecting a worst case scenario, because when you get these types of connections, okay, these aren't no dime a dozen, okay? These connections are the intense ones. And the first thought that comes to our mind is you have the ability to completely fucking destroy me. You have the power in your hands to annihilate me if you want to. And that scares the hell out of a lot of people, especially men. Yep, fellas, I'm going to tell on you. I'm going to tell on you. Here's the analogy I like to use. I'm going to tell you something that blow your fucking mind. Men are a lot more fucking sensitive than you know. They're probably more sensitive than you. Check this out. Think of your hands. Think of your hands, okay? What happens to your hands when you use your hands all the time? Constantly working with your hands and working with your hands. The skin gets real thick and calloused, gets real tough. What happens if you take your hands and tie them behind your back and never use them? The skin will get real sensitive. The muscles would atrophy because you don't fucking use them for anything. And you would do anything in the world to avoid using your hands. Okay. Well, this is how men and women are with their emotions. Okay. Women are typically programmed and influenced by society to only use emotions ever, never, not never, ever. So you get them calluses, ladies, on your emotions. You all become real emotionally tough and resilient. Very, very emotionally tough. Men, on the other hand, are programmed and influenced by society to tie their hands behind their back, their emotions, and never use them for anything. So they're real weak, they're real sensitive, and they're real fragile. And a man will do almost anything he can to avoid using his emotions. And all it takes is one heartbreak. All it takes is one heartbreak, one time that those hands get hurt doing something, and it'll destroy his world. So he builds an army around his heart, builds an army around it, because he's so sensitive. His emotions are like his hands tied behind his back his whole life. He can't use them for anything. They're too weak. They're too sensitive, So this is why a lot of times you're more apt to see a woman keep repeating the same toxic cycle over and over and over again, because she's very emotionally tough and she can take it. She can take an emotional beating. And you're more than likely going to see a man run from emotions because they've been tied behind his back his whole life. See what I'm saying? I don't know why I felt the need to give that little mini lecture there, but especially those of you dealing with a man, oh, he's got an army around his heart, boy. An army. He's just as scared as you. Just as scared as you. Okay. That was weird. Okay. I know that it's not, gender doesn't really matter here, but I know that there's some of you cancers who are ladies dealing with a man. I'm not referring to anything else, or it could be very masculine. Even if you're dealing with a woman, it could be a very masculine. That just felt like a very masculine energy that feels intimidated, threatened, and scared, whether it's a man or a woman or whatever else y'all got out there. Makes sense? All right. Okay. I guess let's just jump straight into the outcome then. And then we'll probably have to get some advice for this too. Oh, Emperor reversed. You're intimidating this person. And I don't think you mean to. I just feel like this connection scares them so bad. They feel like you're out of their league, and you make them feel this tall. Just because the connection's so intense, it scares them. 2 more shuffles, 2 more. Woo! Hierophant reversed. 4 of Cups reversed, 2 of Wands, Ace of Cups reversed, 9 of Cups reversed again. There's some emotional codependency in here. Okay, I'm not going to go on that lecture. But the only thing I'll say about it is this. Whichever one of you is hoping that a relationship will fill the void in your heart, take your loneliness away, and provide you with the happiness that you're missing, it don't work that way. I don't know who it is. But relationships are reflections of your frequency, not solutions to your frequency. Okay? Make sense? If I'm empty and lonely, a relationship is not a solution to that. It's going to be a reflection of that. Okay? Whoever that is, I don't know who it is. But I don't really see any solid decision being made throughout February. Not really, but it does look very, very tense. Looks like, I'm not going to say walking on eggshells energy, but I am seeing a lot of nervousness here. Okay? Because this kind of feels like both of you just waiting, you know, waiting for something bad to happen, waiting to find out they lied to you, waiting to see their phone ding and see it be somebody else flirting with them, waiting to accidentally catch them flirting with somebody. Just waiting, like anticipation. But I don't see it happening. So I kind of feel like both of you got one foot out the door. Justice, I don't see it happening though. 7 of Swords reversed. Let's get the advice. This needs some advice. Man. Advice. Told you all these readings are long and drawn out. Yep. All right. Let's see the advice. Advice. Ooh. Beautiful advice. Temperance. Woo-sa. This is why it's so important to be 9 of Cups upright. Okay. And basically all that really feels like is this. I don't need you. I don't. I choose you. Come on. I see potential here. Me and you, we could build something amazing. Come on. I would love for you to be my teammate. But if you choose to walk out that door, whatever then, you're the one missing out. I see the potential that we have here. I see the amazing things that we could do and build together. But if you're too fucking stupid to see that, then that's your problem, not mine. I know what I have to offer. I know what I bring to the table. Don't end this just yet, but you do need to figure out how to stand in that emotional integrity. I know what I have to offer. I know what I bring to the table. Okay? If you're too goddamn dumb to see it and appreciate it, you're the one missing out. I know some of you have heard me give this example before, but could you imagine seeing a homeless beggar on the side of the road and walking up to him and offering him a diamond ring? Here, take this. You can have this. Take it. You can take this down to the pawn shop, get an easy $1,500 out of it, maybe even $2,000. Here, take this. And he turns you down. What would you say? You an idiot. The fuck? This is white gold and diamonds. Are you stupid? Okay, whatever. You're the one missing out, not me. You got to have that same level of worth and value about yourself. Okay? You got to have that same level of worth and value about yourself. I know what I bring to the table. Your inability to see that, don't say nothing about me, says everything about you. You don't judge a homeless man or anybody else. You don't judge like their inability to see the value of gold and diamonds on its value, do you? No. You know what this is worth. You know that this is valuable. Same thing with yourself. If you're too stupid to see what I have to offer and the amazing potential that we have together, I don't even need you in my life then, because I don't need to be with a person who's that stupid. I just don't. I'm sorry. Like my person, my life partner is going to know that they want to be with me. If I'm even the slightest bit confused as to what your intentions are, I don't think you're my person. When my person shows up, they're going to know with the same level of certainty that I do that we have amazing potential. So that energy, believe me, that energy is powerful. That energy is what attracts everything into your life that you need. Okay? It does. Oh, yes, it does. Knowing and standing in your own sense of self-worth and value, regardless of what anybody else thinks, regardless of what anybody else says, regardless of how anybody else judges you, and none of that fucking matters. The relationship you have with yourself is the relationship that takes physical form and manifests in your outside world. See what I'm saying? If all I say to myself all day, every day is, I don't want to be alone. I hate being alone. I hope I'm not alone for the rest of my life. Do you know what the universe hears when I say that? You know what the universe hears? I don't like being alone with Rich. Rich is not a fun person to be alone with. I hope I'm not stuck alone with Rich for the rest of my life. That's what I'm telling the universe. Now, if I am proclaiming to the source that I'm so fucking unpleasant to be alone with, that I don't want to be alone with me, do you think the universe is going to send me somebody who does? No. If I am proclaiming that I'm that unpleasant to be alone with, that I can't even stand being around me, the universe is not going to send me somebody who wants to be alone with me for the rest of their life. It's just not going to happen. Universe hands you a mirror image reflection of the frequency that you're on and the beliefs that you have, and it reflects back to you what you're telling it. If I'm so uncomfortable alone, well, that indicates that I'm not very fun to be alone with. You ever thought about it that way? That's the reason why they always say you must first love yourself. I know you've heard that. Oh, I know you've heard that. We've all heard that. But none of us like hearing that, because at face value, that doesn't really make any sense. But if you think about it in terms of frequency equalization, it makes perfect sense. It's called quantum physics. Frequency equalization, attraction and manifestation 101. Think about that. Anyway, I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and playing along, man. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. It really does make my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.